Hello and welcome to another episode of Rimworld. I'm Rathan01 and let's get started. Alright, so we're picking up right where we left off. Oh, what do we got here? You've detected a cluster of cargo pods crash nearby. Perhaps you'll find something useful. Sometimes it is pretty useful. I got there so quick the pods hadn't released yet. Alright, so what did we get? We got a whole bunch of limestone blocks, which can be used to build walls and furniture and stuff like that, but limestone, Where is it? And it's kind of way up there, so forget it. I'm not even going to enable it. Okay, since I'm recording, it's gotten a little jittery. Alright, oh, and here's one. The overview menu was one that I showed you here, where you can give people their priorities. Then the inventory gives you your overall inventory of individual things, which is real nice. If you can't remember, did I have an extra rifle or something? You can look in here. Individual, those type of things, including your walls. All this adds up to your wealth. And your wealth is what actually drives attacks. So you can see that my wealth, because I didn't have anything in any stockpiles, was 0. Once I put everything in the stockpiles, then I got up to this amount. And then as I started building things, it just started going up. So they'll have little things like there's a group visit, and these will get closer together as the days go along. This is your wealth in buildings. That's your wealth in items. And this is your total wealth, putting them both together. So I'm not sure exactly where the trigger point is, but it'll be happening soon. Oh yeah, I need to get another bed. Because this is going to be the prisoner room. Because hopefully I can take this guy prisoner the guy or guys that attack. I'm going to put a little decoration in everybody's room, because flowers spruce up the place. Why did I do that to the bed? Put it there, make things symmetrical. I'm going to have a standing lamp. There. And we will run power straight down the hall. Everything will latch on that isn't currently connected. Will then, once there's power, it's like they kind of take the extension cord and plug it in. Alright, so I need a place to store food. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this area, take that, clean out that. Okay, this has got good. Alright, so now we can have it start making. Alright, we're going to need cowboy hats. At least 3. And we don't have enough skin yet, so. Well, we got a couple of meals left, so that's good. Fully grown. Okay, there we go. Ready for harvest. We're going to need some more visitors from. You got to listen for those little beeps, because you'll get little messages up here. Those are things like if you're being attacked by raiders and they're queuing up and kind of planning on what they're going to do, then going to have him go and grab those. I'll try and grab multiple things of one type if they're nearby. There we go. The lights just came on. Oh, it looks so much different with the darkness mod. Okay. That is very, very dark. Supposedly there's some kind of bug with the eclipse that doesn't quite get dark, or it stays. Yeah, I don't know what he was complaining about, something about the eclipse not working right. Package survival meat. Alright, we're going to forbid this. Did you just hauling? Okay, good. You're just hauling it. We're going to forbid that too. Group of travelers from the same place are passing by. Yeah, okay. Alright, now one of the things that I don't like is that there's 10 meals here and there's 7 meals there. Now they don't stack in, it's not like they stack in 10. You can see these things will stack pretty high, up to like 75. I think 75 might be the max stack. There's no way of saying put that on there, because one guy brought them over and dropped them here, and another guy brought them over and dropped them there. Now there's 2 stacks, and there will be 2 stacks forever until they run through 1 stack. Then once there's only 1 stack, if we get more, then they'll stack them all up on top of that one. So you'll get all kinds of clutter where a lot of space is taken up by multiple items. You might have 3 logs here, 7 logs here, and 10 logs over there. So you got 3 of your spots filled up. It's kind of annoying. And I haven't seen a mod that like organize whatever. The only way I know of changing that is to make set one person to haul, make another zone, another stockpile, and have one person carry everything over. Oh, it's a big group. So now what I can do with this room, which I wanted to make my prison, is you can click on the bed. You have to have a room that's completely enclosed with walls and a door. It just needs to have a bed inside. And you can set it for prisoners. So now you can see that this room is now for prisoners. So if you can capture somebody now, and they will take them and drop them in there. And the other thing that I want to make is another bed next to that. Now this bed, as you can see, you can set for medical. So I can set this for medical bed. So now as a prisoner, you see it's dark. You can set these to be medical beds as well. There we go. So now we got a regular bed and a medical bed. They heal quicker in a medical bed. It gives a bonus to them getting medical treatment. Alright, so those guys are running out and collecting stuff, which is good. Is there any other stuff here? Alright, so we'll go... Oh, there's some gold over there. Andy, consuming survival meal. No, you collect the survival meals. Okay, I need to go and do a little zone maintenance here. Delete zone. Alright, so we're going to delete that part of the zone. Oh, yeah, I need to do that. And then we're going to want to build walls. Wooden walls. Yeah, we're going to do that. Yeah, okay, that's right. No, that's not right. We want to build walls there. I'm going to build power. There we go. So what this is going to be is it's going to be my refrigerator. Got the batteries charging up, that's good. I want to also go and do this for a little supplemental. What are you doing? Hauling steel to the stockpile. Okay. Alright, so this is a wind turbine he's building here, and you saw when I was plopping it down, it had big zones in the front and the back. They need to be free of any trees or buildings or mountainsides or whatever. So it'll block it, and this actually tells you there's nothing blocking it in either direction. Oh, and it's a pretty good breeze coming through, so let's get to power and make sure that, yeah, it wasn't hooked up. So now if we do that, now we'll have some power generation at night. You're going to go, okay, good, you're going to go take care of it. Cool. Alright, so that's good. So now we've got power, of course the wind stopped. And you can actually see what's being stored. And then as the sun comes up, you can see the bars, the energy level going up. You'll see when lightning flashes at night, there'll be nothing, and then the bar will shoot up and go back down again, so it gets that little boost of light energy. I didn't put a door here. Because right now, if you notice down here, it'll tell you what your mouse is over, and there's no roof until you get over here. This was actually stone through here, so I dug a hole in, and there's a little bit of a roof here, but this is open, which means that if it rains, it will rain on that battery, and that battery will explode. They do that. Once he builds this, you'll see it build the roof. Okay, now it's roofed over. It's a constructed roof, so it's not real sturdy. But unless you're in here, overhead mountain, the overhead mountain is nice. The corner here was constructed roof because it's sloping, so they had to build a roof. So if we get attacked by mortars or something, these rooms will be pretty darn safe. Oh, no, this corner won't be. And that corner won't be, but for the most part it'll be alright. Alright, so we've got this, we got this. Alright, so let's put some doors in. So now with my refrigerated room... Oh, hey, kill him. Okay, got an iguana. Any other iguanas? Yeah. Hunt him, because we're going to need some meat. Can hunt the scarabs too. And the agave we can eat. The mega scarabs we can eat. Oh. Granite wall. When they're buried in the mountain like that, that could be dangerous. Because there are hidden, like, ancient ruins type of things. So that could be pretty bad. Alright, so let's go. Let's do some more mining. Oh, did I put my doors in? No, I did not put my doors in. Steel door. Steel door there and steel door there. Now this is an airlock. Well, it's a temperature lock. This is currently keeping the room at 70 degrees Fahrenheit. What do we got here? Oh, another drop. That's actually two pretty quick. What do we got? Meat? Devil strand. Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad. We'll collect those. What that is it's basically like real high-end fiber cloth. I have enough to make one hat. Great. I need 25 for a cowboy hat. so now I've got that. Now let's set up a zone. So now I have my refrigerator. Oops, we will set that to be food only. Clear all foods. And then I will also place the cook stove right inside. And then what I want to do is dig this a little bit farther. And yeah, I think that's what I want. There we go. Alright, so this will be where they eat. You want to give them a place to eat close by, because otherwise they'll just stop in here and eat, and then they'll complain because they ate on the floor. I want to turn the temperature down because currently it's keeping it at 70, which is comfortable, but is not going to do anything good with the food. So I'm going to drop it down. So now you can see the temperature. Oops. You can see it's actually cold enough that he's getting the cold notice. Okay, I'm going to need to put up a light. I'll put a light here for you. Light here. Okay, you guys gotta haul these things out of here because this is ridiculous. Ah, wait a minute. Solar flare, great. Of course there's a solar flare. There's always solar flares. And that stops all your electronics for a day or two. Okay, so who's the only... I think I only got one person that can clean. Yes. Alright, so... you... are the least skilled at mining, so we'll take you out. Let that guy do the growing. Constructing, wardening. Alright, so now cleaning is most likely going to... hauling and cleaning is going to be your priority. Wait a minute, who was that? Bernie, who's eating right now. Alright. Well, he started work on a cowboy hat. It's going to be a red cowboy hat. Alright, so now he's going to go and haul stuff away, and you can see all this... okay, here we go. Rock rubble. This is all rubble, so he needs to clean that out. Dig faster. And I'm going to start looking at security now. So what we want to do... I don't have a lot of iron. I don't have a lot of wood. Oh, I can harvest that. Not yet. 18 days, 1 day, 1.5 days. 0.4, 0.7. Yeah, it was 1.5 days. Well, crap. Not a lot of trees. Harvest, harvest. Slate. Alright, let's go and make this. Okay, he's eating raw food. Come on. Solar flare, dang it. Is it actually increasing? Uh-oh. Oh, really? Every colonist of the female gender winces in pain. Some distant energy of hatred is stirring. It is projecting a powerful psychic drone over the entire region on a frequency that only seems to affect the female gender. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit worse. Now, see, this is where that psychically hypersensitive would drive people nuts. They will potentially go insane unless everything is wonderful around them. They'll go nutso. You need to go eat, dude. But being as how we have an all-male, you know, currently an all-male group. Hey, there we go. The solar flare is done. So you can finish that, and oh, I can get up the... Okay, we got the cook stove, so then I can go and tell it, I want you to make a bunch of simple meals. And this is another change that this UI interface made, is that you can click on here, and I can do forever, or do until you have an X number. And I will say until we have... So there's 3 of us until we have 9, so that's 3 meals that it'll keep in there. And this, you can right click to get rid of those. I could care less because my guys aren't affected. Yeah, I had 2 females and 1 male, and yeah, that didn't last very long. Power conduit. Structure, steel door. Furniture. Steel table. Come on, finish it. I can't put it on either side of the room. There we go. Go stool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Oh! There was uranium. I didn't even notice that. Awesome. Some high-end resources. Wasn't a lot of it, but hey, that'll work for me. Come on, finish up on the room. Here we go. And I will want to put a, oops, furniture light in here. Decoration there. There we go. He's got something to eat. He's got meals going. Let's see. How's the ground looking in here? It is a balmy 18-20 degrees. Okay, so you can see the temperature and stuff over here, wherever your pointer is. So now it's going to, it'll make this down to the temperature that it needs to be based off of what you set in here, so down to around 16 degrees. And then the hallway here will be partially acclimated and will be lower, and it'll get cooler, but I think it'll be about maybe half as cool as will this room. One wall thickness will take about, I think it's about, okay, outside, oh, outdoors now is 60-some degrees, but in here, I think if they don't open the door and they just let it go, I think it'll get down probably about 20 degrees or so. About a third, I think. So that's cool. You can actually keep rooms around it cool. So what I could actually do is I could run a basically, I guess, air conditioning ducts. You can run a single hallway along the back of these rooms, and I could put an air conditioner here, and there doesn't need to be any access, and it will chill that, and then that will bleed over into the rooms and keep the rooms cool. I hadn't actually thought about doing that before, but now I just thought about it, and that could work kind of good. And this airlock kind of keeps this, because every time this door opens and it's got direct access to the heat outside, the temperature drops a lot. And now you can see when you click on food, it's currently freezing temperatures, so it says it won't spoil. So this stuff will all last a good old time. Oh, I got to take this and make this a priority, because right now it's not a priority, so I want to say preferred. So now this guy's cleaning. He's our janitor. Yeah. Okay, Andy doesn't have anything to do. Andy the engineer. Alright, so I need... I need a cook stove. No, not a cook stove. I need the research bench. Where do I put the research bench? I will put the research bench... yeah, what the heck? Right there. It's only hot right here. So he'll be right here, so he'll be fine. Alright, that's good. They're almost completely charged up. Let's see, what is this room? So that's 65, 64. This hallway is 50. Yeah, because whenever that opens, it bleeds more in. Right. Now you can see their moods. Currently, this guy has got crap in his room. He's had a social chat, which is good. New Colony Hope starts out at 20. And after a little while goes down to 10 and then goes down to nothing because it's not considered really new anymore. He has low expectations because we don't have much, so you can't expect much when you don't have much. But if we had a lot of wealth and he was living in a crappy little stone room with a single crappy little bed, then he would have an issue. So right now he's thinking he's doing halfway decent with a nice bed as opposed to not sleeping on the floor. Cramped environment is because the room isn't quite big enough. It's walkable space, and currently it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's only 13 blocks, and I think you need at least 16 for him to think it's not cramped. So we will let those guys do their thing there. So now I've got my food. I've got my food cooking. I've got a place to eat. Right now he's hungry. Low expectation, social chat, Colony Hope. That's another reason why you want people with decent traits. Oh, we can see the traits now. Always falling behind the group wherever he goes anywhere. So he's slower, so you can see is a small speed debuff. But we're going to keep him around. We don't want him running anywhere, because with that's ridiculous. Godlike. Cold tolerant, which is fine. He's got a lower... he can deal with the lower temperatures. And hard worker means that global work speed, he's 15% faster at everything than he would normally be. And he's got no bad traits. This guy is psychically sensitive, so he gets nailed an extra plus 40. You can be psychically dull, which is nice because then he doesn't get hardly affected by it. So he can't do dumb labor and he can't do cleaning. Fast walker, so he's quicker. So he's making up for the other guy. And then Andy, who's walking in a dark hallway, who, if you look at his thoughts, oh, he's an optimist. I forgot about that. No, he's an optimist. So it's hard to get him down. It's automatically got a +6. He's got a +6 all the time, which is very helpful in some situations. Jogger, He'll move even quicker, twice as fast as the guy that's a fast walker. And 2 smart means he's global learning, 80% more learning, and a plus 12 to mental break threshold, so he'll last longer. So yeah, he can't work with plants. We've got a couple of guys who can't do a lot, but it's still fine. Yeah, here's one of his things. He's got a gunshot wound. Old gunshot wound to the torso. Oh, that says old gunshot requires treatment to heal. I don't remember having that ability. I think that might be a bug. He's got nothing, and he's just got a bad back. If you notice, there's nothing that you can do with some of these. But that just means that he moves a little slower, and he can't carry the things as much. But it's not too bad. And for being as old as he is, that's pretty good. Oh, and here's some of the things you can also do if you really don't like your guys very much, or if they get really hurt, you can install a peg leg. If his jaw gets damaged, you can fix his jaw. You can harvest his heart, lungs, kidneys, and liver. You can euthanize him. I did have a character that I was trying. It was a raider that I captured. Apparently, the guy with the shotgun shot him in the head, so he had severe brain damage. And the severe brain damage caused him to be so brain damaged that he couldn't move out of bed. So even if I released him, he couldn't go anywhere because he couldn't actually think. He was in a permanent coma. And there's no brain transplant. So basically harvest him for organs to sell to the slave trader. And then I wasn't sure if he'd die with his liver when you take out his liver, but apparently, yes, he does die when you take out his liver. So, I got a lung and a kidney and a liver, and then a corpse. And everybody was depressed that I harvested him. All right, so these guys so far are doing pretty good. They've got a nice high mood. Right now is good. Once we start getting into combat and people get wounded and people are dying, they're seeing people die, even if it's not them, they'll get kind of lower quality of life type of issues. So we need to make a hospital. I need a hospital room. Oops, no, hospital room. That's actually what I wanted to make that room. I wanted this to be the prison room. It's a little bit farther. I wanted them to get to the hospital room a little bit quicker. And get rid of that stinking rock, and I'm going to put a door there. Oh, the plant sprouted. So, okay, that's something that you can look at. So right now, you can look at the beauty levels. And it's very difficult to see. I mean, even me looking at it, it's difficult to see. But there's like a -1 because this is rough stone. And then this is like a minus... As I hit the microphone, sorry about that. It's like a 13 or something. I can't even read it. Then you get a plus 23 for the plant. And it's 7 for the bed because it's a decent bed. Under the bed is a -1. So that all factors into, you can kind of see the number here is a -0.7. So the room actually causes a decrease in mood. Once they get rid of these 3 things, or these 4 things, then the mood will increase. Here it's a, see, this one's only got 3 items, 3 of those things in it, and it's 0.4. So if that's about 3 per, it should be almost positive, and then you can smooth the floor. Like this is a positive 0.4. You can smooth the floor and get rid of all those negative ones and just basically make it ones. And you can change the walls and make them better quality material. Although I'm not sure if the walls make much of a difference. I don't think they do. So anyway, we will, you can see that this is tile floor, sandstone tile, and it's a 2. A positive 2, so we can put down different types of floors based off of what things we have. And then for some reason, the smooth floor is under orders. I would expect it to be under here. That would make more sense to me, being as how it's a floor thing. Okay, so that closed that off. That's good. Alright. We can get this hospital up. Furniture, bed. Can hardly see what's going on in here, and we'll do it like that. Oh, not hospital. This is where we were going to make the prison. Come on. Oh, I need iron? Crap. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. Of course. Of course. Group of pirates. They were prepared for a while and then attack. Prepared defense and attack them, or attack them preemptively. So let's go check it out. It should only be one. Yes, it's just one guy, and he's got a shiv. That's kind of the way it usually is. Let me just look at this real quick. My history. My total wealth is over 11. And it is... So that happened at basically like midnight on day 12. Or the crossover between day 11 and day 12. So maybe we have just 12 days to get ready. Okay, so he's going to come in. I'm up there, so he's going to come directly up this way. And give these guys a little more sleep. And I'll need to change this. Okay, I need to give some researching. We want to get hydroponics going. Geothermal power. We want to get geothermal power first. So I can use that vent over here. I guess that's going to be the closest. Ah, crap, that's going to be the closest one, unless I dig and find something in here. Doesn't look like it, but it may be. Okay, so it comes in at midnight. You're up. Alright, that's good. So we will throw a door on it. Ah, I can't. I can't wait a minute. Everybody's construction. Moving. Sewing area. Why can't I click on that? Oh, he used the iron. Okay. Can't prioritize. Here, you mine that. Alright, let's see where our little guy is. Okay, he's still down there. We'll get a notice up in the upper left-hand corner when we're going to be attacked. Ah, crap, this is another 40-minute episode. Alright, we'll be back on the next episode. Leave y'all hanging. We'll see if we get a total wipe. It's happened before. I've had one guy take everybody out. He was hand-to-hand combat guy, and I had one of my guys shoot the other guy and kill him, his own colony, and that was the hand-to-hand guy, and then he couldn't shoot for crap, and that guy just came in and wiped them all out. So, alright, that's it for this episode, and hopefully you will check out the next one. Have a good day.